is it going, guys, and welcome to the channel. Now, as you can see, the car failed its MOT. I think it's the first time I've had a failure on a car that I haven't been able to sort there and then. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. The first failure was the anti-roll bar joint, so the drop links basically. Spoke to him. He said the cut lock it's been recently happened. It's not really filthy. It looks like where the boots split, it looks quite fresh. Well, that's what he said. He just said he doesn't think it's been like gone long, so it's something that happened recently. The next one I knew it happened is congrats to, I can't remember, someone commented about the HIDs. It failed on them as well. It says headlamp aim projected beam image is obviously incorrect, front both sides. So I've ripped all that out, so I've put stock bulbs back in, so that's done. So today I'm going to be putting the drop links on, or the anti-roll bar joint links, whatever you want to call them. I'll call them drop links. So I bought some of them, got off James, a good friend of mine. He works at a parts place, got me at a really good price. So also on the advisories, basically the service brake fluctuating, offside front, brake discs are worn, a brake pipe is corroded on the rear somewhere. So I knew it needed brakes because I've started to feel the car like on and off. Like when you press brakes hard, you got a slight wobble in the steering, if that makes sense. So they are warped. So I will be sorting that very soon. Also, there's one vehicle structure is corroded, which is on the front near side subframe mounting. Now I had a look at this when I was doing my bulbs. I had to take all the bumper off and everything to get to the bulbs. I had a look at it. I was like, really? I will show you guys what it looks like. It's petty. It's really petty. But like I said before, they're sticklers for rust. If they see any rust, I'll point it out and put it on your advisories. But I've got some stuff to put on it. It's like coating, like some sort of treatment on it. You put on, you wire brush it down, and then paint this stuff on. So I'm going to be doing that as well today while it's in there. It just makes sense to do that. And obviously I'll sort the brakes out at some point. They're not bad. It's just obviously it's an advisory. But I was planning on changing the brakes anyway, the discs and pads. But I'm not going to be doing that today. I just want to get it through the MOT because it's due basically now. So I'm going to get that sorted. So I'll bring you guys along for the journey as always. So enjoy. Right then, these are the drop links obviously. I've sort of cracked it off already. There is a bit of play in it. I have sort of cracked the bolt there. You need to put an 18mm spanner on the back of it, and there's like a sort of like that shape on the back of the where's the other one? Right, I'll try and get up close. Right, as you can see this, you can sort of see it, there's like a straight edge for you to get a spanner on. It's an 18mm. I thought it was a 19mm because the new ones are a 19, but this is an 18. So you need to obviously hold the back and not drop the spanner. Hold the back with an 18, and then you should be able to undo the actual nut itself to get this off. So it is providing a bit of a challenge to undo it. So I might go and get some WD-40 and give these a bit of a squirty squirt, and hopefully it might help a little bit. So it's a simple job, but it can take a bit of time. Oh, right, they're finally out. Well, the one is anyway. There's a little bit of play in it. It does feel a bit easy to move around, but it was an absolute pain to get them out because on this lower, let's try to get a torch. On this lower one here, obviously the nut's facing in, and you haven't got much room to put like a ratchet and socket and stuff in there. So I ended up using like this. That's the only thing I could use to get in the gap and have enough reach on it. And what I've done for the bottom one is I put a spanner like on that thing, so it's facing there. So if you can do it on your own. So basically the lower arm will stop the spanner from moving around, and obviously you can undo the nut. And with this one up here, this top one, I put the spanner on this side here, so it touched against the bottom of the suspension strut. So again, it wouldn't turn anywhere because trying to hold the spanner and undo the nut it's so difficult on yourself because the tension was mad. I don't think they've ever been replaced, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I can't see any sort of OE numbers or anything on that, but yeah, so let's crack this new one in and then we'll move to the other side and we'll see if that one's a damaged one. So I can't see anything on this one really, so we'll see. Okay, right, I've fitted the new one in. Obviously just reversal of removal, so yeah, and I'll try and put the light somewhere where you can sort of see. Oh, you know, I'll have to, I don't know. Right, rolling somewhere. Right, okay, you see this is, I can't move it now, it's solid. That is rock hard compared to how it was before. In fact, I will show you how it was before on the other side. Again, I'll try and put this somewhere where you can see. This torch just had it. Right, come on. Okay. So, like, as you can see, I can get my fingers on this one. I've not even undone this. All I've done is squirt it and just see how much play there is in that. So, if you do have an Astra VXR, just check yours as well. But yeah, you can see the difference it's made putting some new ones on. Also, while I'm over here, I will drop the torch and then I'll show you what the rust was. Oh God, that's it. I think it's a bit harsh, really, putting that as an advisory. But I'll rub it down and put some of that stuff on it. But I still think that is harsh, because that's what he meant. It was that. It's not even that bad to me. It's just surface rust. But it is what it is, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna get this other side off now, and then we'll address this. Right then. I've got the next one off. It wasn't as bad as the other one, but yeah, these boots don't look too good, do they? And especially this one. As you can see, it's split. So he was right, it does look like a clean split. But again, I could move with my fingers. So that's all good. So let's put the other one on now. And then hopefully we're done, apart from the paint, that painting stuff. So I might scrub that up hopefully, because as you can probably tell, it's going a little bit dark now, but I need to get it done obviously because the MOT soon. So let's crack on. Right then, the new, we can't really see, it's a bit dark in there now. The new tie rod's on. Now I'm going to have a go at painting some of this on. Basically what I'm using is something called Built Amber Hydrate 80. It's like a rust killer barrier. It's about 20 quid off eBay, and literally all you have to do is paint it on once you've obviously wire brushed where the bit you want it, the rusted sort of surface rust. So I've obviously used the wire brush on it. So let's paint some of this on now. Just make sure you wear gloves, because if you get it on your hands, it's an absolute pain to get off. So I'm gonna paint that on now. Right, well, I've just poured it into like a McDonald's cup for now, so rather than using a whole using the tub. But it is very, very runny. It does drip loads, which I found out from using it before. So I'll try and give it a go, you know. I don't really get on my torch if I can help it. I mean, it's not even that bad. I really don't understand. Just paint it on. Oh God. I'm not the greatest painter in the world, guys. It does say to keep the brush strokes in one direction, so that's what I'm going to go forward. I'm going to paint everything with it. And then what you can do afterwards is basically paint it with some spray paint afterwards. Once it's set, it takes about, I think it's 24 hours to set. 2 spanners if you're watching. Don't judge my painting skills. I haven't got the skills you have. Yeah, that's some else, guys. Go and subscribe to 2 spanners. They're building quite an epic course. If you enjoy course content, go and check them out, man. It's definitely worth what their course that they're doing is going to be really good. That's some there. And from what led to believe this stuff, it's supposed to turn black or something. I don't know. Apparently, it's supposed to turn black. I've already given the rear a paint with it. So I thought they might pick up on that, because there was a bit of surface rust on the rear. However, well, they didn't pick up on that, they picked up on the front, so there was another bit I was going to have a go at. Oh. Right, I'm going to paint this on, guys, and I'll get back to you. Right then, as you can see, I've painted it's like a blue, and it is starting to turn a little bit. But yeah, and I've done a little bit up there as well. Just try to sort of do any sort of rusty bit I could really sort of see. But what I'll do is I'll paint that tomorrow after the MOT, because it ain't gonna hurt for now. So yeah, all that's in now, that's sort of done. So that's it for this one. That's that done. So I'll update you when I'll get the car MOT'd and let you know how it goes. Right, morning guys. It is the day of the MOT. So I'm just driving down there now, hoping I've sorted all the issues out. I checked under the car this morning of that that stuff I painted on that, right, it's all gone black while around the rust areas, so that's good. So I'm kind of hoping that he'll be happy with that, so he'll take that off the advisory list, but you never know with this fucking garage. So right then guys, wish me luck, and I will update the video after it's done. Well then guys, it's passed. Yeah, all sorted. He didn't bother even check it, getting the car in the air. He just checked to make sure the failures had been sorted. Obviously checked the drop links, and obviously checked my lights as well, which is obviously only the two things it failed on. So yeah, that's all sorted now. The car's now MOT'd for another year. Happy days, and that's one worry out the way. So obviously the advisories are still there for the brakes, which I'm obviously going to sort. But yeah, I'm happy now. So it was a bit of a stress. You know what it's like if your car ever fails an MOT, it's just like, oh no. And you look at the list, it's like, oh no. But it's one of them lists that looks worse than it is. It's obviously a lot of it's brakes. But once I've obviously got new discs and pads and stuff, I'll put some braided lines on the rear to sort out that rear one that's corroded. We'll have to have a look at it, and then obviously get that sorted. So that's this one, guys. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it's a bit another one that's a little bit all over the place. I just tried to film little bits where I could when I was doing the car, because obviously I didn't do the drop links yesterday till after work, so it was cold and it was getting dark. So I just wanted to quickly get it done as fast as I could. But yeah, so as always, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.